Yeah.
What it do, Facebook, man? Hey, you got
shit, that's what you
DJ Big Dream.
You just mashing buttons and
singing long time coming, but he gonna keep his gun.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Real niggas know what that mean.
You know, I'm just glad to be back here in the building with y'all.
You see that? Y'all see that? Mo 3, baby.
Oh, that was Mo 3?
Yeah, right. Shit fire.
I mean, I didn't know, bro. Like I told you, bro, I ain't know.
I fuck with the 3, man.
Come on, man. 4 little words. First 7 minutes.
I got on them late, but you know what I'm saying? When I did, I'm like, this nigga riding, cuz.
Yeah, demonetize this episode.
Somebody gotta do it.
Hey, man, let's get it started, man. Let's go. It's the Souf Got Something to Say, episode 143. Let's get it. Man, this your boy coming live from the Souf. Got something to say, man. Country boy in the building. We here back again for episode 143. Let's go.
What's happening? It's your boy DJ Big Dream, the 33rd. I'm back in this thing. And we in there. Yeah.
Man, what to do, everybody, man? We back.
Baby, yeah.
Episode 143, man. It's good to be here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. We got YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all that good stuff, man. Make sure y'all on there watching us on a weekly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the podcast field doing a thing, making, you know, topics go up and make people have intelligent conversations, man, and increase your intellect level. You feel me? DJ Big Dream back in the building, man. Welcome back. You just came from the frigid landscape of the Northeast. How you feeling, bro? What been going on with you?
I'm still cold, brethren. Now, the one thing that did shock me is I figured when I get up in Yankeeville, there will be no brothers. We find a way to infiltrate everything. It's niggas galore in Boston.
Is it?
Oh, shit, yeah. Everywhere, wow.
Did you go to Soufy? They call it Soufy. In Boston, there's this place called Soufy, where like all the gangsters came from, like the mob and stuff originated from.
Oh, well, that makes sense. There was a mafia that came out of. So
like Whitey Bulger's from. He's a Soufy.
It's 2 things in Boston: Irish people and niggas.
And what's crazy?
A whole bunch of both of them.
What's crazy is that you was there for like
a week
for the celebrations of
Irish people
of St. Patrick's Day,
and the niggas there.
He was there.
Man, them niggas out there, good. I'm like, so when I got there, I'm like, why you gonna send a brother to Boston? Ain't no black folks in Boston. Oh shit, there's a lot of niggas out here.
And they cold. They were the only one cold.
Where's y'all niggas from? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of them.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, people think I'm crazy because I work for Progressive, so I talk to people all around the country every single day of my. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to the 48 states. And bro, they hear me talk and they be like, "Oh, you from the South, huh?" And I be like, "How can you tell?" Like, bro, because I talk in my opinion, I talk really proper from the South. But you know what they said my tail is?
Well,
they're like, you talk really fast.
They can't ever keep up with me.
Bro, I didn't know that was a South thing that we talk fast.
I don't think it is either. But they can't keep up with me.
No, bro, that like I hear this every day. They be like, "Man, why you talk so fast?" Bro, old dude was like, "Man, slow it down for me. I'm old. I need you to slow down. Tell me what you're saying."
I met a dude today looking at Titans, and within a minute, I said, "You from the Tri-State? You ain't from Baltimore either." He said, "No, I'm from D.C. How you know that?" I said, "I called him, bro." He said, "You from up there too?" "No, I'm from Alabama." And when I said that, he hid. You feel what I'm saying? If I slow it down, that's different. That's what I'm saying. It was weird. If I slow it down and say it like that, he called. He like, "Yeah." He said, "Now outside of that, I ain't know it." You know what I mean?
He was like, "Oh, it's bound."
Yeah.
Mexican pizza.
But you gotta lock up the puppy. He coming. God damn it, he coming. Oh, he just snatched the cords down. They don't really tear this shit up. They ain't even tell him. He trying to get up and look. Oh, there go Dino.
Oh, look at the camera, bro. You gotta fix the camera.
I told you, did. Dino turned the camera.
What do, Facebook? Hey, we still here. It's just a couple technical difficulties. There we go. We back here, man. Sorry about that.
Too high for Dino to run by again.
Come here. Hey, everybody, this Dino. Just in case y'all wonder who is Dino.
The Humper.
This is Dino.
The Humper.
He look how he's trying to get away. He is actively trying to get away.
Dino the Humper. What the fuck happened to my phone? I ain't never seen that happen before. There you go.
Hey man, 4-letter words, bro. Hey, sorry about that, Facebook.
First off, I can't spell.
First off, Facebook, we back. Sorry about that. Brief intermission.
Dog hit the camera.
Got a terrorist of a dog. If y'all didn't know. Y'all got to see some of the setup stuff that used to make this production studio what it is. But bruh, so bruh, I like when you told me you went to, you were like, bruh, they sent me to Boston. And you was like, bruh, I'm so mad. And I was like, bruh, I don't know. I would be like, bruh, I don't know of other opportunity that I would go to Boston.
I mean, I felt the exact same way. That was literally the only plus. So the reason why I was mad because
it was cold.
No, not cold. Never thought about Boston, so I couldn't have been mad about it because I never thought about it. But I actually had plans for Houston. LT is right outside of Houston.
Gotcha.
Trail is right outside of Houston. We had already planned the whole week. I wasn't coming back to Sunday.
The Trail was here. You didn't know that.
Yeah, you're right. He did. He hit me up, and I told him, I said, I'd be in Boston. I'd been so mad if I went way down in that sucker one in Texas.
Yeah, he was here.
Dumb sucker. He hit me. He showed it.
He was here.
But I had plans, you know what I'm saying? We were going to hit it. You know what I'm saying? LT was going to get me a demo. I was set. You know what I mean? And then they said, I get the email last minute that said, Boston. Dead on Boston. What? This got to be a mistake. Send an email. Say, ma'am, is this a mistake? You send the brother to Boston. No mistake, sir. You're going to Boston, Massachusetts. Fuck. 4-letter word. I did it again. Yeah.
I'm still listening.
But yeah, I went to Boston, man. And then I flew in on 8 to 12 inches of snow. Yeah. That's a baby blizzard. 276,000 power outages for snow.
That's why I said, like, other than the fact that you went at a bad time. Now, mind y'all, what made you mad was the time you had made plans elsewhere in Houston. Because that's where they normally see you.
So if they told me in the beginning I was going to Boston,
you would have been...
I've been cool with it.
Because, see, that's how I looked at it. I was like, man, I don't know of an opportunity that I will ever go to Boston, bro, because it's too cold for me. Just being honest. Like, I would go to New York because New York has so much to offer, in my opinion. Not saying that Boston don't. I don't know what Boston has, you know what I mean, other than the Celtics game. You feel me? Or Patriots game that neither I'm interested
So I said that about the Boston Celtics. But let's just show you how God got a sense of humor. So I sent y'all a message and said, bruh, I won't be there next Tuesday because I'll be a Celtic. And then as soon as I said that, it clicked. Boom. The Boston Celtics is in Boston. Let's see if I can run to the NBA game. So I Googled NBA game, Boston Celtics.
They went there.
Boom. They won't be there till March the 24th. I leave on the 18th. So a whole week they're not gonna play in Boston, not once.
I mean, that's how it was for Vegas.
But you're right. But guess what? Guess what day they play on?
The day you left.
The 13th. Guess where they play at?
Boston.
In Houston.
Oh.
And God don't got a sense of humor. You feel me?
Right.
Oh.
So like,
you're too funny.
I was looking at like, man, like I don't know of another opportunity. Like I want to go to New York. It's on my bucket list, bro. I ain't never been.
I've been to New York.
I know. And I want to go to New York, bro. That's something I want to do. But like Boston is a place I never planned on going. So I was like, man, if I ever get an opportunity to go to Boston, I would go.
So I have intention of going back. First off, I got a ton of family there that most folks didn't know. Mm-hmm. I got a ton of family there. But Cape Cod, I think the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's weird about Cape Cod? It ain't like on an island. So you see Cape Cod, you know, when you see Boston, you see that little thing that run out like Florida Boot.
I know what Cape Cod is.
Yeah. So you think it's like on an island. Only the richest can live there. Mm-hmm. No, regular people live there. One of the dudes in my clan live there. He lived 2 houses down from Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. Who lived 4 houses down from Obama.
Mm.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a great mixture there. Ain't nobody been, you know, when I said it, ain't nobody been like cut off, like right. Like on an island. Like I said, oh, that's like on an island. He said, y'all got something like this? I showed on an island. He said, no, that may be a little bit more. And then I'm like, how much y'all said? He said, 320. He'll find that man. He look forward that at 320, you know, just in Boston. So I'm like, So the house 3-something. He said, man, that'll go up to $1 million, but you know what I'm saying? The average person can afford a house. No, nigga, you can. None of y'all can live on the island then.
Right, yeah, no, y'all can't
They
even.
gonna cost you about $3 million to come on the island.
Well, the cheapest house I ever seen on around 1.7, but that's still.
But you still need to be worth over $3 million to get it.
They gay people. Hey man, we got a special guest in the building, but just in case y'all didn't know, man, introduce yourself, tell them who you is.
Hey, it's the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the Eternal When Eternity, holding it down for the South late as 4-letter words, because he done already started. But I've been tapped in, man. Boston is cold. You know what? That's what scares me about New York.
So have you been?
I've never been to New York, and I want to go.
It's the melting pot of music.
So at this point, I really don't have a choice because now I got family that live in New York. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But crazy enough, bro, at one point in time in my life, I was surrounded by people from New York. Like my best friend is from New York. Mm-hmm. Actually, 2 of them. 2 of my best friends are from New York. You know what I'm saying? Different parts of New York.
A bunch of my best friends from college is from New York.
I got a ton of friends who lived in New York, but at some form of fashion, they got family in the South. And I don't know why everybody got family either in Alabama or Florida, but they do.
So I'm going to tell you, New Yorkers moved to about 4 places, bro. They moved to South Carolina.
Yeah, I can see that.
Florida, Georgia, and Alabama.
Bro,
hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
History lesson. Every nigga in the United States of America is originally from the South.
For sure.
When you think about, and when I say this, just real quick history, the transatlantic slave trade
Yeah.
came in through Virginia, back down through New Orleans. So every black person that's a resident of the United States now, sometime or another, migrated from the South.
Bro, if you listen
so don't be shocked.
If you listen to all the celebrities and rappers and stuff from New York, they always talk about their family down south.
Ain't no doubt.
Yep.
And they normally be South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, or Alabama.
That's a fact.
Mississippi. It's Mississippi too now.
Not as much,
Not
but
as much,
probably
yeah,
so. I can believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Oprah from Mississippi.
So like I would bro, like so this is the crazy thing though. Bro, I probably know 20 people from New York that I'm close friends with. That if I went to New York, I can stay with them.
Okay.
But you know what the problem is with New York?
What's that?
It's huge. And like
Oh yeah.
like bro, I can go to New York. I got a friend that's from Poughkeepsie.
The state or the city?
The state.
Okay.
From Poughkeepsie. Mm-hmm. Poughkeepsie is not the part of New York I want to go to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to go to the city.
I'm trying to go to the Five Barrels.
Right.
I don't know if I got any friends from the Five Barrels.
You do.
The people from the Five Barrels, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. The people from the Five Barrels, like how we go, like we from Alabama, bro. We'd have been to Georgia, we'd have been to Florida, we'd have been to New Orleans, we'd have been to Tennessee, we'd have been to Texas. Like you know how we spread out and go visit places.
Right.
That's like our road trips for us.
Yeah.
For them, their road trips is Manhattan to Queens or Queens to the Bronx.
Jeez.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they don't.
That's the quick trip.
Brooklyn.
That's the quick trip for
Only
them.
thing that separate these
No,
places.
that's their big trip for them.
Really?
Only thing that separate
Right.
this shit is bridges.
It's people in Queens who's never left Queens.
I get that.
But you got to think about it. It's more people in Queens than there is in Alabama.
Not. I don't
Is-
think that's not accurate.
Check it.
It ain't. But there's more
Math
people
it.
in New York City than the state of Alabama.
Queens is part of New York City.
Yeah, well, we can't say Queens though. 'Cause
Okay,
that's
so
a-
just look up the population
that's
of
a-
Queens.
Yeah, that's a county of New York.
It's a
City.
borough,
Yeah, but
like a parish,
but
like a county.
Yeah, that's why I said it like that. New York City, there's more people than the state of Alabama, but not actually Queens.
You didn't say Queens. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Because I
just
was
Queens. And I'm picking a random borough, bro. I don't know which one's the most popular. I'm sure, man.
2.271 million people. That was
now
2020.
Look at the population of Alabama.
Yeah, there's a few more in Alabama.
5.04 million.
Okay, so it's a few more people now.
I already done this research.
It's yeah.
But New York City,
But think about that
there's
though.
way more people in New York City.
That is.
But think about that.
insane
Queens,
to
one
think
of the
about,
five
bro.
boroughs,
Right. Got
has
half the people of Alabama.
Exactly. So you put 2 of them together, it's Alabama.
Ironically,
And it's still 3 left.
Yeah.
out of all the 5 boroughs, they're all about the same.
And let me ask you another question. How much Alabama do you not need to see? Whereas as black people, we go to Mobile, Montgomery, Birmingham, Huntsville.
I was finna say there are parts.
Tuscaloosa.
I've seen more cities outside of Alabama than I've seen in Alabama.
Exactly.
I mean,
that is
outside of
legit.
the major cities in Alabama, there's nothing to see in Alabama.
I mean, with that being said, though, but what I'm getting at though is that, like, if you live in Queens, that's 2.2 million people inside what we call a county. You feel me? 2.2 million inside what we call a county. You never have to leave there because you can see a new person every day for the rest of your life. Versus in Alabama, it's 5 million people here, but we ain't going, like, as black people, we going to Mobile, Montgomery, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Huntsville.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was gonna say because, like,
this is the shock value.
there's some places in, like, West Alabama I ain't never been to. Like, I ain't never been to Dothan. I ain't never been to places like that.
I've been to Dothan before, but it ain't like. But see, I ain't going to Coleman.
Fuck no.
Ain't nobody going
Excuse
to
me.
Not black.
This is shock value.
What's that?
This is shock value. It's gonna blow y'all mind. Mm-hmm. I'm not exact on it, but in New York City, at the 5 boroughs, okay, there's 10, 12 million people. Okay, it's double. I want to say like double the amount of people in the state of Alabama.
8.4.
How many?
8.4.
8.4 people in New York City. Okay, New York City is about the size of Mobile County.
Way too many people.
That's the shock value I want y'all to get.
Way too many people.
This you keep up.
Oh.
Did you dig that? Did you hear that, bro? Yeah, I want to actually do the math on that while he's out.
Bro, okay, so 8.468 million people in New York City. Mm-hmm. By comparison, there are 185,000 people in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay. New York City, and I'm going to do this live. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. New York City is 302 miles, okay?
Wait. Are we talking about the five boroughs?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of New York City. It's how far? 302 miles?
Yes. I was way off. It's 302 square miles in New York City. You Google it? You just Google New York City. Google how many square miles in New York City.
All right.
Oh, I was way the fuck off. Oh, I was way. I knew it was smaller, but I didn't know it this much smaller.
302.6 square miles.
In New York City.
In New York City.
And how many people there? Don't Google it. It was 8 point something.
8.8 million.
Mobile County is 1,644 miles. New York City is 5 times smaller than Mobile County. Okay? But they got more people than the state of Alabama. Think about that for a minute. You got to take Alabama.
They say we only 180 square miles.
You looking at Mobile. I said Mobile County.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, New York City is bigger
thought I had typed in Mobile
New
County.
York City is bigger than New York. You feel what I'm saying? New York City is more than New York. So I tried to compare the two. New York City
I get that.
is like Mobile County. Because, you know, New York County is actually a county. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how much New York County hold, but New York City is where all the people stay. You see what I'm saying? Bro, that's insane.
New York County is 8.4 million. That's how many people. No, that's how many people stay there.
Okay.
So the square miles, 22.82.
That's still insane.
That is insane.
That they got more people. It take 4 Alabamas and stacked into that one city.
The population density is 72,918 residents per square mile.
It's a Superdome. And think about this for a minute. I'm finna really fuck you up. There's a Superdome.
F word.
I'm sorry. You missed this. You need to hear it. There's a Superdome every square mile of New York. A Superdome. We talked about it today. It's Superdome fit between 70 and 72,000 people. Every square mile of New York.
But see, that's why I was saying the difference between Alabama.
Oh no, you just missed it, bro.
No, but that's enough. Square mile.
Tell the square footage again.
So what we was comparing was New York County let's just say New York County, New York City, talk about the 5 boroughs. They got 8.468 million people. The square miles for New York County is 22.82. So basically, when we go back to this,
I'm gonna tell y'all who helped me to this.
So it's 302.6 square miles. We talk about New York City.
That's the whole 5 boroughs.
8.468 million people. It's 170,000 Mobile County.
197.
Okay, but the county itself is 1,644 square miles. So there are basically 72,000 people per square mile
of New York County.
In New York County.
That's insane. They literally, but if you ever seen a project, you ever rode through New York?
No. Well, first off, we just told you we ain't never been.
Right. I've rolled through New York, bro.
They projects go up, not wow.
Not project.
You want to hear
everything?
You want to hear the crazy part about that?
What?
That include the water in Mobile County.
Yeah.
It's 123. It's 1,233 square miles of land, 410 square miles of water. That includes Dolphin Island, Gillard Island, Monlou Island. Mobile County is governed by a 3-member county commission.
How many square miles in New York?
300 and something.
Wait, we're 1,000 and they 300?
Yes, that's what we was talking about.
1,600. Oh. And they 300. And it still take 4 Alabamas to make 1 New York. 4 whole states of Alabama.
302.6 miles.
But that's insane.
That's crazy. But that's the whole reason why we got on this. Cause I was telling you, like, I know people from New York who talk about their grandparents in New York who's never, like, they grew up in Queens. They never left Queens. They ain't even went to Manhattan.
I can see that.
Feel me? They ain't never went to Times Square. They ain't never went to the Bronx. They ain't never went to, you know what I'm saying, Staten Island. They ain't never go nowhere. They just stayed in Queens.
Right.
And you can see a new person in Queens every single day.
I can imagine. I can see that now. Because I don't think I've ever looked at that type of information before. That just blew my mind.
So who did it to me was Russell Simmons.
Okay.
When me and him had that conversation a long time ago about money in Alabama and why he didn't ever come to Alabama when I was trying to get him to come to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And he made me look into stuff like that. And I was blown, bro. I was blown. That's why I was like, this information I actually know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and I compare it a lot to like Atlanta. Like Atlanta's a big hub for us.
Atlanta's a big city now.
It's a huge city. It's a major hub. It's a huge city. But it still pales in comparison to what New York City is.
Oh, I agree.
Like what New York City.
Be careful now. There's a reason why they call certain cities major metropolitans.
No, Atlanta got a lot of people, but what I mean by that, it still ain't New York City. Like
There's no New York City.
You cram that many people in that small of an area versus Atlanta got a lot of people, but the area is still big. Atlanta's huge, bro.
Yeah.
Not as big as Houston, but it's huge. I think Houston is like the 3rd biggest state in the country.
All of Atlanta is 6.14 million people.
All of Atlanta.
Yeah.
So it's still short of New York, but it's still bigger.
Yeah, but that's only 2 million short of New York.
But it's bigger.
That's pretty big.
Oh no, I ain't taking away from that. Houston.
So that's every major metropolitan.
Houston probably got more.
I don't think so. Houston's more spread out. Houston is down the list.
2.28 million.
In Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more spread out.
Okay, so Houston is big, not as populated.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Do y'all know the biggest city in the country?
I thought it was Houston. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's Jacksonville.
Really?
Look it up. Jacksonville, Florida. Biggest city in the country.
I was finna say, I just came through Jacksonville not too long ago, too.
That's hard to believe.
I know it.
I believe it, though.
I gotta look that up. I've never looked it up, though, so I ain't doubting you, but I gotta look it up.
Oh, no, they say 954,000.
No, not
21.
Population.
Yeah, we ain't talking about population.
City.
Oh.
By land.
Land mass.
I can now, I can believe that.
Jacksonville is, and I didn't know that. Now, mind you, I've been through
Square
Jacksonville.
miles, contingent states by far is Alaska. They over everything.
Well, you're looking at,
But actually, one place in Kansas is above Jacksonville is number 6.
Oh, there you go.
It's only one place is above it, so you were close.
I was close. I knew it was up there.
Wherever the fuck Tribune, Kansas is, but Jacksonville is the contingent state. So Alaska don't count because there's 4 places in Alaska big one.
Hey,
But it's Tribune, then Jacksonville. I didn't know that.
we don't get to going towards our topics, but I did want to give out one more.
Houston number 9 though.
Yeah, I knew it was close. I want to give out one more surprise fact. Did you know Kansas City Chiefs is not located in Kansas?
Yeah, they're in Missouri, right?
They're in Missouri.
Yeah, Kansas City in Missouri.
Kansas City, you got
Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas, and
But
Kansas City,
it's,
Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas.
Oh well, I knew that one Kansas City.
Well, a lot of people don't.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people think Kansas City.
That's why I was lost when you
Kansas.
said it like that.
Yeah, a lot of people think Kansas City
I
is
didn't
in
know
Kansas.
Fort Worth was that big.
Yeah, Fort Worth is huge. Well, bro, majority of Fort Worth population is military.
Yeah.
But man, so we had a topic list set up, man. We was just giving y'all feelers to Buck got here. We gonna cut some of the topics short because we, a little late going. Man, so we got a topic from last week, which top 5. We probably won't say that towards the end.
Yeah.
Do our top 5s. But I did want to talk about, man. Did any of y'all watch March Madness this weekend?
A little bit.
watched.
I had a chance to watch a little bit.
Watch a little bit
I
of
watched
it.
Bama.
Of course, I watched Bama. You watched Bama with me.
Yeah, I did.
Where March Madness has been madness.
Crazy.
Bro, it's only 2 number 1 teams left.
I was gonna say after the first round there were no perfect brackets left.
Yeah, it was .016 after the first round.
That is crazy.
That's insane. But it's only 2 number 1 teams left, which is Houston and Alabama.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 number 1 teams. And this year they're saying this is the first year we ever have with no number 1 teams. But I feel like Alabama gonna make a deep run.
At this point, bro, I think Alabama make a deep run too. I think they make it to the Final Four.
Bro, I hope
Maybe
we win
even
it
finals.
all.
Yeah, I can see
hope
that.
we win it all.
I can see that.
We'll see.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I like watching college ball.
Mm-hmm.
I normally don't really watch it consistently until March Madness.
Same. I'm the same way.
Same here.
I keep up with who's good and who's bad.
Yeah.
I hear the rumblings, but like March Madness is when I tune in.
If in a perfect world, I want to see Alabama win the men's, and I want to see LSU win the women's. Cause
That'd be dope.
Angel Reese, I don't know if y'all been watching.
I have.
Bruh.
Bro, she is a monster. And I asked questions. I was like, bro, she ain't even that tall. How does that work in WNBA? Because I'm be honest.
I don't really watch WNBA.
I'm part of the problem. I don't watch WNBA. But
We were trying to hit him. Me and Spike were talking about him.
Yeah.
Talking about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
That is her name?
Yeah.
A dog.
Bruh, she can
We
go.
were trying to hit
Sure.
him. He was like, well, how tall is she? 6'3". He said, they ain't that tall in the NBA.
I know.
Yeah,
Is she
shit.
6'3"? Is she 6'3"?
Yeah, we looked it up.
So I
But
didn't.
she's a center.
So wait, I didn't hear that part. Let me be honest. I didn't hear that part. At 6'3", I would have not asked that question.
I would have thought they were still taller.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, I know it's tall, like at least Liz.
But honestly though, she if you're watching the game, she don't really look that tall.
And see, I watched her play,
Yeah.
and I didn't think she was that.
Yeah.
tall.
But
I thought she was
whole
like 6
dog,
feet.
though.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
nah, bro.
She a whole dog. Though.
6'3", 20 years old. She got a plenty of career in front of her.
She a
Plenty of career
Those
for her.
men probably telling her she probably going number 1 on Raw, bro. She a whole
and you notice
dog,
I didn't
bro.
argue y'all there
Yeah.
because I didn't know. I didn't know.
I think that night she went like 36 and 24. Bro, that's insane.
That's crazy.
For male or female.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know,
Man.
she a whole, and she bully bitches. I did it again.
Yeah, you do it a lot.
You gotta watch her play, man. She righteous step down and pull up on people like, y'all ain't enough for me. Bring some help. It is impressive. Cause she actually a cute girl. She ain't looking like no man out there trying to play hard.
Hey, bro, no
She
lie.
a cute chick.
No lie. Hope this don't get me in trouble, but like, bro, for the last 5 years, the women coming out of college has been great looking women. Like
Yeah.
that hard looking women.
Yeah.
Like women has gotten more womanly in the
and still
NBA.
play their thing. Yeah.
Like, bro, when I went through college, our basketball team was the truth. And all of them looked like, yeah. I was about to say the other word. I feel like that could have been offensive. I don't want to say that. I don't know the right terminology, but they always looked a little bit harder, right?
They looked manly.
And not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, when he said that she actually looks good, bro, it's been like a lot of women coming out of college that, bro, you see them outside the court, they wearing a pencil skirt And, you know, they showing off that, hey, they still look good. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different vibe. I seen a lot of people. But I wanted to mention March Madness. Because March Madness is going on, and it's great. We probably going to have a little bit more coverage on this. We ain't going to stay on that too long. What was something else I sent you, bro? Oh, did you listen On Top of the Covers?
I listened to some of it. I ain't had a chance to go through all of it, but I knew it was coming. Mm-hmm. The Tennessee Whiskey cover is amazing.
Bro, so I'm sure you didn't make it to War Pigs.
I haven't. I haven't. I got to go back. I'll go.
Dream to listen to it, but I only bring this up because next week it'll be a stale topic. People won't be talking about it as much, but I wanted to talk about it, man. Like I've been hearing a lot of other podcasters talk about the covers, and they was like, "Oh man, why T-Pain do this and this?" And they're like, "Man, it's great, but he screwed his War Pigs cover up and this and this." And the thing is, it's a cover, right? It's not you producing the song. So one podcast, very popular podcast, played the intro to this part, like the first 15 seconds, and intro to the original Black Sabbath War Pigs.
Right.
15 seconds. And the intro to Black Sabbath War Pig sounds amazing. You know why? Because it was a live band, live everything. They was producing their music.
Right.
Versus T-Pain was just covering it. Bro, he smoked this joint.
Okay.
Bro, every track on there he smoked. Now there's one track on there there's no music, it's just instruments, and I was like, did he do the instrumentation on it? Like, did he do he synthesized most of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Did he do the synthesize of the beat? You know what I'm saying, to make this track? I don't know.
Oh, so his On Top of the Cover is a bunch of old school records that nobody touched.
Yes. Yeah. It's all covers.
I see Tennessee Whiskey, A Change Gonna Come. Oh yeah, he ain't playing. He really pushing himself to the limit. Stay With Me.
Oh, so Stay With Me is how he won Masked Singer.
Yeah.
He really tried.
You know the show Masked Singer?
Mm-hmm. I remember he won.
He won the first season of Masked Singer from Stay With Me. So when I seen that on, I was like, I know what that is. He killed it then. He killed it
right
now. He did A Change Gonna Come. I thought it was dope. I don't know if I would like R. Kelly did it better. It true.
All right.
But Mo 3 might have did the best.
No. Not even close, bro. You stupid.
Mo 3 shit fire.
Hey, listen, bro. Find the nearest bridge, jump off.
Mo 3 shit fire.
I mean, first off, nobody did it better than Sam Cooke, but the closest thing is R. Kelly.
I get it.
He did Don't Stop Believing, which was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
He did Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Killed it. You feel me?
Right.
Killed it. And then, so like, another popular podcast was like, oh, he doing the karaoke songs that anybody can sing. Not like that.
Right.
Not like that.
There was some people scared to touch, too.
I mean,
excuse me.
Don't Stop Believing is a very popular karaoke song, but they don't touch, like, bro, if me and you go do Don't Stop Believing right now, we not going to sound like T-Pain sound.
No, hate on me.
No, it's real.
Don't hate on me.
He did Sharon Tonight Together.
One night.
Killed it. Strings is the one, it wasn't no music. I mean, no lyrics. So he did Stay With Me. Amazing. He did Tennessee Whiskey.
I want to hit Tennessee Whiskey.
Smoked it.
Yeah.
That's Life. I'm going to tell you, this is my most disappointing song on the record. So That's Life is one of my favorite songs by that, I guess that era was the Frank Sinatra era where they was doing like show tunes.
Right.
That's Life is a huge track for me. Shot Down in April. Wait, he was at That's Life. Shot Down in April. Ride High in June. Oh, back. Some in May. Ride High in June. But That's Life. That song, bro, I like the show tune version.
Right.
Because it's so real.
Right.
It's, you fall. And
right.
it take a season to get back together, bro. You go through bad season. You never heard people say, oh man, they say you having a bad day.
Right.
But they never say you having like a bad month. True. Like bro, you normally have bad seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how life works. You have a season.
You get hit hard and take a minute to bounce back.
Yeah, you normally go through seasons where you have
right
you may have 3 or 4 up seasons and then a bad season, but you have seasons.
Right.
That's what That's Life was for me. I wasn't a fan. I liked it, but it wasn't. It was, and I mind you, it was still good, but it just wasn't what I was expecting. And then he put Nardo STL on that track where he rapped it in, and that's his new artist, bro. Bro can really rap. I don't know if y'all listen to Nappy Boy Radio, but
Nappy Boy.
He got like one of his commercials is him.
Yeah.
And bro spit. No, no, it's T.I. I ain't heard much music from him, but I know T-Pain pushed him heavy. He a Nappy Boy artist. Bro, alright. You know what I mean?
I watch a lot of Nappy Boy radio because they do. So
Yeah, so I recently got into Nappy Boy Radio. I really love their format.
yeah,
I love their format. Like, he used the beginning part. He'd go like 30 minutes of like just a regular conversation.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, you have no control.
Right.
Like, I control this. We're
Yeah.
gonna ask you questions. We're gonna flow from here.
that's what made me think about the top 5.
So I told teacher this day. I was like, man, Eternity told me top 5 last week, any topic. And I was like, bro, I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it. And today she was sitting here, and guess what? I watched Nappy Boy Radio, and boom, top 5. I was like, oh wait, they doing. That's where it came. I was like, oh, that was. Yeah, that's yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Except because we don't do it as a regular segment, that's what made me be like,
Oh, that's
that
fine.
would be
First
something
off,
hot for us to do.
He tell them that all the time that he stole the set from 85 and South, bro. Like, it's
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's okay. I liked it. That was just perfect. But he does like. Then the last song is War Pig, bro. It's a rock song. War Pig. First off, War Pig is by Black Sabbath. It's a rock song. Ozzy Osbourne singing on this track, bro,
Yeah.
and he does it.
Okay.
Fire, bro. It's fire. It's like it's my favorite off the disc.
Okay.
Well, off the
Off the album.
album because we ain't got disc no more.
Right.
They took that from us. But yeah, man, y'all should definitely check out On Top of the Covers. Bro, and I love his promotion for it, bro. His promotion was him in the back of like a Bentley,
Yeah.
acting stupid. And then he was posting, like, he's doing the show in LA for it.
Okay.
And it was like, LA, On Top of the Covers, one night only. And then it sold out. And then he was like, one night only, but a second night. And then that show sold out. He's like, one night only, but a second night. And also a third. I guess. Like, it say that on the flyer, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fire, bro. I was like, yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's what's up, man.
He got one of the best personalities.
He
of
does.
any entertainers I've ever watched.
I think he's one of the most talented entertainers out there, bro. Because, like, T-Pain can really rap, bro. Like, not play rap.
I'm going to disagree with the most talented.
He got some of the most talent out there, bro.
I'm going to go Jamie Foxx. Oh, yes.
I didn't say he was the most. I said some of the most.
Oh, he's in the top 10 for sure.
I wouldn't count.
I can't think of other people.
So
I'm going Jamie Foxx.
I think Jamie Foxx is super talented too.
I'm thinking most talented.
And so I think Jamie Foxx is more talented in entertainment, but not music.
But he can do, when I say most talented, I mean he can do anything.
That's why I say entertainment. Yeah. Jamie Foxx most talented in entertainment. That's everything.
But he can sing.
But in music,
and he can rap.
I don't. Who, Jamie?
Jamie can do anything. Man.
Yeah, Jamie can't rap, bro.
There's nothing Jamie can't do.
Jamie can't spit like Pain can spit. He ain't got.
Definitely can't spit like Pain can spit. But Pain can't rap, sing like Jamie can sing.
Yeah, he can.
No, he can't. Jamie, he learned that later.
No, he was a singer. He was rapper turned singer. His first album was singing.
Yeah, but he couldn't sing then. He would tell you that. He'd do a lot of training to get there.
I mean, I ain't gonna say.
Interview.
Well, no, I ain't gonna argue with you. I think Jamie is the better singer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with you that. But I'm saying, like, music wise, I don't think Jamie's more talented. Music wise, I think Jamie is more talented. Entertainment wise,
I was just gonna say because T-Pain
is every facet. Bro,
He owned the era.
He makes beats. He sings. He raps. He writes.
T-Pain got a
He
website.
literally owned the era.
T-Pain literally has a contract with a company right now that uses royalty-free music. Like if we wanted to stream beats in the back of our podcast that T-Pain produced, you can go do this for free. And he literally say on his podcast, he say, I make these beats for streamers, whether you're doing games, whether you're doing podcasts. Y'all can't rap over this shit. Don't rap over this because that's not what this is for. This is royalty-free beats for content creators. I do this for free, so I give it to y'all for free. Don't be trying to charge nobody for my stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's there for. If I catch you, I'm a bandit.
I'm gonna give you a great example. I'm gonna give you a great example. Our intro, the track that we've been playing for 2.5 years now, has become unroyalty free. Whoever created the original beat sold it, and now if you go to our backlog on Facebook and play our episode, you don't hear our intro no more or our outro.
Oh,
Cause it's royalty now.
sound like we need some new music.
We do. We do. We do. We definitely do.
Noted.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, I want you to do it from the jump. So
I was planning on doing it over that beat, but now that I know I can't use that beat, I got you.
You can't use that beat.
Yeah.
But bro, I wouldn't mind if you spit our intro.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Spit our intro, bro. That'd be hard.
We have a new intro coming soon.
Yeah, got to. Because they took that from
I'm about ready to get back in the booth anyway, so.
Bro, I heard your
I'm
pen
ready.
been leaking.
Bro, it's been.
I heard your pen been leaking, so I'm hyped for the new stuff to come. Man, but check out On Top of the Covers, man. It's great. Check out Napa Boy Radio. It's great. If T-Pain name is attached to it, check it out. Bro, his TikTok is phenomenal. The Pickle Rick story is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Twitch is phenomenal.
Well, his Twitch is
Nappy Boy Radio.
Nappy Boy Radio.
Yeah, I mean, the dude is. I mean, you know,
Oh, he
dude's
like
just an ignorant dude. Bro.
And bro, like he is. You know what's crazy about T-Pain, bro? He is well mannered. He's not a rude guy. He's well mannered, fun, intelligent, have great conversations,
And authentic.
bro. At all
That's the thing I like about
times,
him the
bro.
most. He's always
I'm gonna tell you. So, I love T-Pain, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They was watching Nappy Boy Radio, and I was just like, I didn't even know T-Pain had a podcast. And we sitting there watching. And what made me really tap into his podcast, it wasn't even T-Pain, it wasn't a guest. It was Vanessa Fraction. I had a chance to do a show with Vanessa.
Did you?
In maybe 19.
Mm-hmm.
So this was before the podcast. Mm-hmm. But she had she was doing stand up. Like and doing traveling and doing stand up.
She's big in stand up.
Yeah. I mean, but like this was before I don't even really think she was doing any kind of like movie roles or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But I did a show in Florida and they had a poetry feature and they had a comedy feature. And we were the poetry feature and she was the comedy feature. So yeah. He's like, I gotta go.
I ain't know what was happening.
I ain't either.
It's all like she falling
Fight
there.
some niggas.
But yeah, man. Bitch, like she just super cool, super humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, stayed, took pictures, played. Like everybody left, and she was like, all right, shots. And we literally everybody had left, and we were still at the space for probably another hour and a half, literally just drinking and talking because nobody had the time to do it before the show. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, you would have thought the same way we sitting up here talking now. She was just like, yeah, because da-da-da-da. We was like, we don't want to take her too much time. She was like, I ain't got nowhere to be. Come on. What we doing? Like, she was super down to earth.
Bro, she seems down to earth on the show.
Yeah, she is.
Like, I don't know who Pip is. Who's the other guy?
Yeah,
on the show. I don't know him.
I was finna say I only know him from the podcast.
But let me tell you what I did find out.
Okay.
You know, he always have the fuck them kids shirt on.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody thought Lil Duval started fucking. Mm-hmm. Pip was the starter.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea.
So I'm like, I know part of the story. I ain't gonna tell it here because I don't want to, tell it wrong. But yeah, it's some controversy behind that stand.
Okay.
And Pip got the merch. Pip owned the merch versus Duval.
Okay, I got you.
So it seemed like some of it rang true. You know what I mean?
I got you. Okay.
But man, I enjoy the show, man. Shout out T-Pain, great album. Make sure y'all listen to it. If y'all want some vibes, it's like that. Oh, what was else on our list, bro? I sent you a short list. I was waiting for you to hit me back because my next topic I could do.
Bro,
Never
listen,
scrap.
you good? I got so wrapped up today. Stuff just got a little crazy, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad I was able to get here when I get here, even though I was a little late. Trump not getting arrested,
bruh. I'm glad you said that. Dream, our Trump correspondent. Trump put out a message on his social media, Truth Social. Just in case y'all didn't know, there was another social media that no black people are on. It's called Truth Social. I know black people who started an account on that just to see what was going on. It was like, bruh, it's crazy. Truth Social is Trump's social media. He put out a message saying that, hey, they plan on arresting me on Tuesday and y'all should protest. Mm-hmm. Today's Tuesday, bro, and Trump is still a free man. Tell me what happened.
Well, ironically, I can't tell you what happened, but a lot of this coming from the insurrection and so forth and so on. So
no, actually, this don't come from the insurrection.
It's totality.
Well, this actually comes from Stormy Daniels, the lawyer that got him out for the Stormy Daniels thing. Got arrested, and when he got arrested, he went on an oath and told the truth about doing some illegal stuff for Trump to make that go away.
That makes sense. Either way, he wanted the new insurrection to stop him from being arrested this time. And he went on his, I just seen him go on his Twitter, was like, hey.
On Truth Social.
They come to get me. I need y'all to do it again.
I need y'all to, hey, one more time. So, I know a bunch of y'all went to prison.
The funny thing though, a lot of people was like, yeah, we did it last time you said, but nigga, you ain't stand up. We scared. We feel like it's a trap. Cause they still arresting them. Yeah. It's been over 1,000 arrests
from
the insurrection.
Yeah.
And they still arresting them.
As they should.
Now they ain't hitting them with no regular shit though. They hitting them with misdemeanors, man. Most of them get misdemeanors, bro.
Well, it's a few of them actually got prison time.
Yeah, quite a few got what they call prison time.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
suspended sentences and shit. You feel what I'm saying? That have been, bruh, if that had been 10,000 niggas break into that place, first off, 5,000 niggas would have got shot.
First off, if that would have been a Million Man March,
there are too many niggas. That scared me. So I said 10,000. It would have been 10,000 niggas breaking into that Capitol building, bruh. First off, 5,000 niggas would have got shot. Okay? 2,500 you niggas got arrested on scene. And the other 25 you niggas are really fast.
Oh yeah,
and they'll caught y'all later.
The rest on Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. on everything, man. Ain't no way we done got away with that shit. But even when they said let's storm Area 51.
I know I was down for that. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You was just fake breaking. You was fake breaking.
I was Naruto.
I said it too. And we went out there.
Hey, you know what actually would have happened? I would Naruto run, and then I would see people running faster than me. Like they weren't playing, they were serious.
Right.
And then I would have stopped and be like,
at the gate.
I would have made it to the gate. I would have stopped.
You done went to the gate.
No, I would have grabbed your arm. Hey.
Well, then you would have stopped at the gate.
Okay, you gonna be at the gate.
And we're gonna go live. Like these white folk crazy. Right, we ain't going to jail on no fucker, bro. You know, we stopped right in jail.
No.
We run all the way to jail hard. Like, man, fuck them police. Jail.
I'm out.
Y'all
I'm out.
Crazy.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you said something real just then, bro. We'll play with the law.
Oh, we go hard.
Right into jail.
Right into jail.
Like, bro, we'll do something crazy, and then you hear the announcement go out, anybody left in the streets, we're arresting and taking you to jail.
Gotta go.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Black folks start stepping on the street, be like, man, let me get a hot dog, bro.
Yeah. We go hard
at the vendor.
Fuck the police. F the police. This is what we do, man. F the police. Boosie said, F the police. Get the handcuffs out. Man, I'm running out of gas anyway. I beat it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do that, right? We bout that life. But we ain't about that life.
No, what's real, though, I'm gonna tell you the real problem here, bro. We get buried in jail. That's the real problem. We get buried. We don't just go to jail, bro. We stay.
Yeah, we don't get misdemeanors.
Yeah, we stay.
We get capitals.
Yeah, we stay. We stay in there, bro.
Bro, we get to fight get capital murder. Like ain't nobody die. No. Still get capital.
Yeah, we stay in jail.
Ain't nobody, we ain't coming out.
But he ain't go to jail though, man. That was the.
I'm disappointed.
I was too, bro. I was so disappointed.
And I ain't want Trump to get $1 million.
Not because I
just want to see him go to jail.
I'm gonna be real honest. Not because I wanted Trump to go to jail, bro. Because the presidents never went to jail. But this would have been like something that never happened before. I'm all about breaking records.
History making stuff.
History making stuff? Bro, if Trump would have went to jail, they would talk about this for like 200 more years, bro. We dead and gone a million times. I feel like the kids 200 years from now need to hear about a president going to jail, bro. We had to hear about Nixon resigning.
The kids 200 years from now definitely gonna know about COVID.
For sure.
COVID gonna be their plague, boy.
They know what now. They still said New York City is bracing for Trump's possible arrest 56 minutes ago.
And he lived in Florida. He moved out of New York City because New York wasn't treating him right no more.
They said, Trump, you out of favors. You the first president to ever run out of favors.
They started treating him right here like, man, you know what?
That's crazy.
I'm going to take my time in Florida. And guess what you can do in Florida? You get away with anything in Florida.
Crazy people in the world.
Bro, Florida. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all. and I don't normally get political, but I'm just gonna be honest up front right now, and I ain't probably gonna talk about it even when it start going on. Bro, if y'all let DeSantis win this presidential election, we in trouble.
Lord.
Like, y'all don't understand, we in trouble.
Y'all
And when I say y'all, I mean allies that look after black people and black people. You're in trouble. If you let DeSantis become the president, bro, we're in trouble.
Trouble.
We're in trouble.
Well, let me tell you something. Whoever win the Republican Party will become president this year.
And 9 times out of 10 is going to be DeSantis.
You're getting ready, nigga.
We're in trouble, bro.
Whoever
They're doing
wins,
tough.
they are not going. Because I'm almost positive Biden's going to win the Democrat again.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But I don't think so either. But whoever the last one, how often? When the last time a Democrat who won president didn't win?
Yeah, but Biden got a different kind of pressure on him that ain't never
I
happened
agree.
before. They ain't never happened before, bro. Like, Biden is like they're asking about his competency now.
That's literally the only way that the Republicans don't. If Biden wins, Republican will be president.
Oh yeah, for they face, yeah, for sure. Without
I'm gonna make this simple. Would you vote for Biden again?
First off, I'd never tell you who I vote for. Second off, if Biden win, I agree with you.
Well, you just told me who you vote with.
No, I didn't.
I wouldn't vote for Biden again.
Let me tell you something, bro. If it's Biden and DeSantis, bro, I will 100% vote for Biden. And I hate telling people who I will vote for. And I wouldn't vote for Biden again.
Because he's Biden.
Probably against anybody else, bro. And not because of he did a bad job. I don't think Biden did a bad job, bro. And we turning political. But it's because his competency ain't there, bro. He's too old, bro. And it's just, Barney was way more coherent than Biden is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Biden was more coherent when he started.
And that's just the truth behind it, man. But I'm telling y'all, like, I know that the Republicans, the true Republicans, bro, because I ain't nothing. First off, let's get that understood. I ain't nothing. I don't want y'all to think I'm calling you a Republican and I'm not one. This I'm calling you a Republican because I'm not nothing. Right? I pick who fits the mold better. But I know a lot of Republicans like what he's doing in Florida, but the stuff he's doing in Florida is
dangerous,
bro. Like it's the same thing Trump did. Like, bro, I watched this show called Web Based on Netflix. It was talking about the way the internet affect. It was stories. It was like 6 different stories about how the internet affected the world.
Okay.
The first one was swatting. The second one was like this raid of these guys that was selling doing tax returns for dead people.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't about that. It was actually about how they caught the people and it changed the laws. The third one was about something, I think I skipped it. The fourth one
Had to be about Pornhub.
Pornhub is legal. The third one was about the emergence of hate, right? The emergence of the supremacy.
What's the name of the show?
I think it was web-based or something like that.
Web-based.
Web-based. Netflix web-based crimes or web-based internet, something like that. If you pull it up and show me what pops up, I can point it out to you.
Okay.
But they talked about how hate crimes like supremacy surged. And it started when Trump started running for presidency. Because he would, like, the stuff would come out and they felt like he was talking directly to them.
Yep.
And then when stuff happened, he wouldn't shun it.
Mm-hmm.
He would say something like, it's good people on both sides.
Yep.
No, he didn't say something like that. He quoted that.
He said, it's good people on both sides, right? And mind you, the other side was people who felt like, mind you, they, like the whole world was like, oh, they hate black people. They don't. They do hate black people. But that ain't who they really hated. They really hated Jews. Like, that was their number one enemy. Jews, then it was black people, then Asian people, then, so forth, so on.
Right.
Everybody ain't
European,
yeah.
American.
Yeah.
So, Brett, like, it's so eye-opening. Like, the main girl in this show was one of the front runners for one of the groups. And how she defected, and she testified and put a bunch of them in jail behind what happened in Charleston.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find this.
I'm gonna look at it. Like, I'll tell you exactly what it was.
I'm on Netflix looking for it, so that's why
Man, I'm sorry, bro. I wasn't more prepared.
No. You good.
But
Look, while you looking for it, y'all watch Swarm yet?
I haven't, bro. And I'm gonna let you go, and I'll tell you why I didn't watch it yet.
Swarm. So Sunday fun day. I ain't have much to do. I decided to tap into that. No, I take that back. I think I watched it Monday. I think I watched 2 episodes Sunday. And then it's 6 episodes. It's on Amazon Prime. And I watched 2 episodes Sunday. Go ahead.
Web of Make Believe.
Web of what?
Make Believe.
Okay.
I seen that. I ain't watched it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm go check that out.
You can. I think it was only one I wasn't interested in, but like it was 6. So the last 2 was 2 parts.
Okay.
That's the one about how they caught the guy was illegal.
Okay.
The first one was something. Second, the first, the third, and then the last 2 was super fire.
Death by SWAT, A Murder in DC.
That's
not
the one
a
I
Nazi.
didn't care about.
A Murder in DC.
Yeah, it was because it was political based, but it wasn't like it was tech heavy, but it didn't fit the theme.
It says number 1 says when an online gamer makes a series of fraudulent 911 calls
Y'all
to
know
those SWAT teams.
right?
Yeah.
So that's about SWAT.
Yeah. A murder of a political staffer in 2016 spawns a myriad of unfounded conspiracy
That's
theories.
about the WikiLeaks, right?
Okay.
And it was told that's what happened to this guy, but it was never confirmed, so it didn't feel like it fit the rest of them. The third one is
I'm not a Nazi.
I'm not. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one. I'm not a Nazi.
Okay. And then sextortion, and then the Stingray part 1 and part 2.
Okay, so sextortion was good too. It was about a guy who was like
It says virtual blackmail.
where he was blackmailing women, random women, a bunch of them, not like 1 or 2. He was one guy, but he was like expert hacker, and he was blackmailing women into like nudes and stuff, like revenge porn type shit. It was wild.
So it's okay. So it's funny that you just said that because I was scrolling down and they're under the more like this. There's a documentary that came out last year called "The Most Hated Man on the Internet."
I remember that.
And it says, determined to remove her daughter's photos from a revenge porn website, a persistent mother launches an online crusade.
Did you watch that?
I hadn't watched it.
Oh my god!
But I like documentaries, especially stuff I might have missed or heard briefly about.
You know the website though. So the one that you're talking about, what is it called again?
The Most Hated Man on the Internet.
The Most Hated Man on the Internet is about the guy that created the website called, oh my god, what's his name? So Dream, I doubt you know. I don't think he was I think he was in the streets at the time.
Is anyoneeup.com? That's what it.
Yes. That website is isyouup.com. That's what it was called. Isyouup. And it was ISUUP.com.
Okay.
And it was just a revenge site.
Yeah.
Revenge porn. Bro, it was super popular.
Yeah.
It was super popular, bro. Like when I was growing up, I remember being in college and people was talking about isyouup.com. Because like, bro, it had a submission section.
Yeah.
Like if I got mad at somebody, I could submit a video on that site.
Wow. Okay.
And it was just revenge porn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where he went on, where watch that. He does like Larry King and all the big publications and talk, and he has no remorse. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's insane. But yeah, Suspension is like that.
That's crazy.
And then the last 2, bro. I think the last 2 is called what the last 2 episodes of?
Damn it, I went off of it. It said
the name of the episodes is named after the machine they used that was illegal. Well, it wasn't illegal, it just was
the Stingray.
The Stingray was outside of the law.
Okay.
And this dude represented himself in court. Represented himself in court, bro, and changed the world.
That's crazy.
This is before Snowden. I know you know who Snowden is. This is before Snowden. He did this before Snowden and like changed the world, bro. Super dope stuff. I love a good documentary.
Me too.
Love a good documentary.
That's why I watch Pornhub.
You don't watch Pornhub.
I don't. I still want to see the story.
Oh yeah, it just came out.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, you already did? Is it good? I ain't seen it yet.
It's on
Find out
Netflix.
where it come from and where it went. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called Pornhub Money Shot, some shit like that.
it's the number one visited website in the world
Yeah.
by a lot.
So, yeah.
By a lot.
So Swarm. I asked you about it because no, you good. You know, I kind of knew what it was about, but I like Dominic Fishback, and I knew that Donald Glover was attached to it, so I was kind of like,
Why do you like her? First question. From Power.
yeah.
Yep.
I like what I like what she did in that role. So I was just kind
And
of
she's
like,
new, so I was like, I wanted to see more.
So that's what really, prompted me to kind of watch it. But
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Damson Idris in it. How you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Damson Idris is in it.
Idris in it.
Chloe Bailey's in it.
Well, the word know what we're talking about.
Yeah. What's that? Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish in it?
Billie Eilish is in it. It's got a ton of people.
I didn't know Billie Eilish was
So it ain't but 6 episodes.
I know. I seen that.
The 5th episode is the true story of the person that they are creating this show about, basically.
Oh, so
And
he
then
Atlana'd it.
and then episode 6 is episode 6 is basically the story that's in episode 5, but their version of it for this show.
So what are the first 4 episodes about?
Different instances. So there's in the front of every winner, you know how normally it'll say like the persons depicted in this show are fictional and any semblance to real life events, you know what I'm saying, it's strictly coincidental, stuff like this. In the front of this one, it says the person's accounts and something and this are absolutely true. It is not fiction, like, so on and so forth. So basically there is a character that they created who is their Beyonce. And Swarm is about manic stands basically.
Right.
Who are just really obsessed with an artist. Well, the instances that happen in the show are based off of fans and things that fans have actually done towards their favorite artists. So it mirrors a lot of Beyonce stuff around Renaissance and like kind of that whole from like the Carter's album, from Formation to Renaissance. You know what I mean? But like, and it's I was watching it, bro, and I was like, you know what? I don't know anybody I would do this for, but I honestly know people who probably did real stuff like this. Like, old girl couldn't afford rent,
got a credit
card just to buy 2 tickets for $3,600. They were $1,800 a piece. Cause she was that in love with this girl. You know what I'm saying? And couldn't afford rent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's got a Cree. Oh, what's Cree last name? Somebody watching gonna say it before I can even think of it. Cree Summer?
Who?
Cree Summer, played in a different world.
Yeah.
So she plays Chloe's mom in the show. And Leon is her father.
Get out of here,
bro! Like it's every episode got somebody dropped off in it. You know what I'm saying? Paris Jackson played one of her friends. Like it's an interesting show. So, but it make you go every bit of this bit crazy.
So I'm gonna tell you why I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
The reason why I haven't watched it yet, bro, because I know childish, bro. I'm a huge Donald Glover, I'm sorry for calling you childish. I know you won't be called childish no more. Donald Glover, I'm a huge fan. But I know he is artistic, right? Like, he will get a show and make it artistic. But when they announced Swarm, I knew about Swarm before the trailer came out. I had read an article about it.
Okay.
And it was like 2 weeks later, the trailer come out, and boom, it's out. I knew this was gonna be an artistic show. And then like, bro, it dropped on a Thursday night and Friday morning. Twitter was going crazy because Chloe was getting back shots.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm gonna let it cool off for a minute before I jump on.
Okay.
And then I started hearing I didn't hear anybody say it was phenomenal or great. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
I ain't hear no reviews. Like the way he made the show, which is really impressive, bro. Like he made the show where people don't review it; they just watch it.
Mm.
I didn't hear people say it was stupid. I didn't hear people say it was. I heard people say it was wild, or like, man, I can't believe that happened, or like, bro, I had to take a break. But I ain't hear nobody say they hated it. I ain't hear nobody say they loved it. I think, like, bro, everything I heard was people in raw consumption.
Okay, so it's 7 episodes. Mm-hmm. It's 7 episodes.
They added another one?
No.
It's 7 from the jump?
It's 7 from the jump. So, like, I don't want to ruin it for y'all.
No, I'm going to watch it, so don't ruin it for me.
I ain't going to ruin it for y'all. But just know that episode 1 set the tone. Mm-hmm. And everything else is Dominic's character kind of losing her shit over the stuff that occurs in episode 1. Mm-hmm. And what made the show good for me was that while it is kind of continuous, nothing really happens in the same place.
Right. So like
she get around a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. So it'll be like Seattle 2016, Houston 2017, Miami 2018. Then it'll go back to something in 2016, but in a different city. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Like this girl who was really, when I say obsessed, she was obsessed. It was like the only thing that she knew was Naja. That's the character's name. That's that her Beyonce.
That's the superstar.
Yeah, that's the superstar. Everything that she knew was just Naja. Naja, like from her childhood to where she was now. And you couldn't say nothing bad about Naja. You couldn't tell her nothing. If you did, that's what the whole show about. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm probably going.
What is it on?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. You got Amazon Prime.
It's on Prime Video, so check it out.
Yeah, it's on my. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna finish Shadow and Bones. I'm probably gonna pick it up. I see tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll finish Shadow and Bones tomorrow. I'll probably pick it up Thursday.
It's an easy watch.
Is it easy?
It is.
They say it's like artistic. Artistic make stuff harder.
If you like Atlanta,
I loved Atlanta.
You could watch one.
Okay.
Because and that's what I'm saying. Like there was nothing about the show that made me be like, I don't want to watch this. You know what I'm saying? There was
another Netflix show that was like
hard to watch. There was like 2 episodes I watched and I was like, I turned it off and I only turned it off because I was like, yeah, I'll be to watch this whole thing tonight. And it was already like midnight. Mm-hmm. It was good. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it was great. I'm not going to say it's great. But I'm going to say...
Okay, everything can't be great.
But I like when I come across a show and it make me be like, man, let me go and knock this out real quick. Yeah, like... And then I'm watching episode 6 and I'm like, this one a little off. Like, this one ain't got nothing to do with everything else. Then you realize, oh,
this will really happen.
This really happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just watch it. Just watch it.
For sure. I ain't surprised because, like, they did a Goofy movie episode, bro, that was completely fictitious. Mm-hmm. The Goofy movie episode of Atlanta was greatness, bro.
Right.
And it was a total lie. it was greatness though, bro.
I believe
That you watched all Atlanta, right?
I didn't get the chance to finish the last season, so I probably missed it.
So you ain't seen the Goofy movie?
I gotta go
episode?
find it. I gotta go find it.
Drew, you seen the Goofy movie?
I ain't never finished it.
I'm gonna go find it. Matter of fact, I'll probably watch that tonight.
Are we talking about the Goofy movie?
I did not. I've only watched about half too. I don't know what's going on.
You told me you was on the last season, bro.
I don't think so. Once I got the Zaza Beats, I was just happy.
Bro, you seen Zaza Beats in France? That was season 3.
I've seen it in Friends. I watched it. I went till right after that.
Okay, so you probably at the beginning of season 4.
That's the last season. Yeah, right more than I thought now.
It's episode 8, season 4.
Episode 8, season 4.
I'm gonna go watch that tonight.
Bro, you can just watch that one episode because it ain't got nothing to do with
It's a standalone episode.
It's a standalone episode.
I'm gonna go watch that tonight.
Bro, it's wow. I told you that it ain't got nothing to do with the real story. Now, I feel like I spoiled it for you.
Nah, it's cool.
Because, bro, I watched the episode and immediately stopped watching and started researching.
What makes it funny is because a Goofy movie is one of my favorite animated movies ever. So I'm interested just to go watch the show.
I watched that episode, stopped watching, and started doing research because I was like, bro, this can't be real.
Yeah.
Bro, it's amazing. And it's shot documentary style, by the way.
Okay.
That episode shot documentary
I like
style.
it. I like it a lot.
Bro, it's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, man, y'all want to kill? You got a top 5?
You want to push it? We can push it to next week. Let's push it to next week.
Okay.
I mean, if he ain't got his, because I don't want him to like feel like he got cheated out of that. Yeah.
And Brooke, so what y'all don't know is I done put together like 4 of them already.
I had a couple too.
So let's push it next week. Let's give him a chance to get him top 5. So. It's top 5s or whatever you want, bro. Just top 5. You shouldn't do that. You can, but if you do that topic, your life gonna be hard, bro. And I think you shouldn't do that. You should skip that one.
I ain't saying nothing.
I know what you was thinking though, bro. What he thought about would get him in a lot of trouble, bro. It'll ruin his life.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't know about you felt that shit.
Don't ruin
I
your
felt
life.
it, bro. Like in my spirit, bro. When you laughed, I was like, oh man, you can't do that.
You stupid.
Like ain't nobody gonna know who they is, none of that. See what I did? Want to take us out, bit out?
Our quote of the week says we must always remember that it is when passions are most inflamed that fairness is most in jeopardy.
One more time?
We must always remember that it is when passions are most inflamed that fairness is most in jeopardy.
Bro, that is a fact. Hey, push that for next week too, bro. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Let's do that.
When passion is most inflamed, fairness is most in jeopardy.
Let's
bro.
do that.
When passion run deep, man, like fairness in relationships go out the window.
I agree.
And that's something we should talk about.
I'm going to bookmark this.
Yeah, we should definitely talk about that next week. Hey, man, tune in next week, man. The Soft got something to say. This is episode 143. Next week is 144. And we out of here, man. Love y'all.